Now, some of these ideas may be a little bit familiar to you, but others it might be new and unheard of. So whether you're looking for some inspiration for your next project or just want to stay ahead of the curve, this video is for you, so make sure you stay to the very end. All right, let's get into the top 10 trending niches. All right, so niche number 1 is kindness quotes. Okay, so simple motivational text-based quotes. Making sure that you guys always check for trademarks. Okay, when it comes to any of this that I'm sharing with you, it's very, very important that you check for trademarks. Just because I'm sharing it with you, you know, everything changes from day to day. So it's important that you double check everything that I'm sharing with you. Okay. Simple text based. You're seeing something like, you know, that rainbow effect. I've talked about this in the past too on my YouTube channel. You know, that rainbow, that trending rainbow, as you can see right here, it's pretty much throughout every single niche. If you can implement that in some type of way inside this niche and think of a quote, that'd be an awesome way too. Now, mixing like occupations like teachers, nurses, and any type of, you know, like animal care, anything like that, that can be do really well inside of this niche too. Simple text-based sayings. A lot of this stuff is very simple designs that are doing really well. So don't think that you have to be over the top with this, but researching the niche, looking at reviews with the top selling shirts inside of this niche can be powerful too, because looking at what the customers, who they're buying it for, why they're buying it, and what's attracting them to buying this certain design is a plus too. All right, next niche is a proud American USA citizen, especially during Independence Day, 4th of July, right? It just recently passed, but think about, people being proud of being American, and then USA citizenship. Okay, you can see right here this design, U.S. citizen established 22-2, and then 2023, and so on and so forth. Proud to be an American, and this is a lot of text on a shirt. It's really cool to see a certain design like that, but you can see like it's a white colored shirt, right? So don't be slacking on those white color shirts, because the white color shirts are some of my top sellers are on white colored t-shirts, and they do pretty well. Okay, mixing, you can see in a lot of the flag, right? Eagle, American bald eagle, American flag, mixing it up, red, white, and blue. That's the American colors. So understand the niche, learn it, and make some freaking awesome designs. Okay, next one is going to be cat rescuer. I rescue cats. What's your superpower? Okay, adopt. So think about adopting cats, rescuing cats, mixing with animal rescuing. You can see what's going on in here. Mixing up the colors. See the color scheme that they got going on. Rescuing cats is my kind of thing. Thinking of funny sayings and mixing it with this niche can do really, really awesome. And just look at the colors. Like I said, the color schemes. Look at the different colors. And so don't think of just making a. If you have a top selling, think about if you have a top selling white colored shirt. Okay, all white text based. Let's say all white with a little bit of a graphic in there, like a cat in there. Okay, mixing it up and changing the color scheme can be all the difference in making another top seller in that niche. So if you have a top seller, okay, in a niche, think about other ways how you can mix up the colors of that design, and then you literally just created a whole nother design. Okay, that's one way to dominate a niche and create another design from that one t-shirt design that's doing really well and scaling it out. Okay, and then just mixing it up into other niches. Okay, there's certain that you can just mix up, change one word inside of a design and you can use it for a different niche. Okay, and then mixing the colors up, literally that simple, and then you can come up with 5 or 10 different designs just like that. Okay, all right, next niche is going to be music lovers quotes about music. Okay, it's a good day to make music. Okay, so think of like a music lover, right? Music teacher. Okay, there's different types of instruments that can be, you can use sayings for this. You got to be careful, making sure that you're not using any song lyrics, but just think of just music as, general sayings for music. Okay, about people enjoying music, beats. The world needs more techno, beats, audio, stuff like that. Microphones. There's so many different things that you can use and make designs for inside of this niche. But this is a really awesome niche. I love music. Music is probably one of my favorite things to do. Even growing up as a kid, it was like my favorite thing to do. Just mess with audio. Installed different types of audio into my car, like speakers, receivers, amplifies, systems, just mess with the wiring and all that stuff. I always enjoyed that. But as I'm getting older, microphones, headphones, stuff like that has inspired me to improve my audio, make it better for you guys to understand, make it better for you guys as a viewer and all that stuff. So there's so much I can go on with that, but that's a really awesome niche to go after. Next one, computer programmer, IT person. Okay, funny sayings, binary codes, graphics, funny quotes about technology. You're seeing, this examples in here. What the funny sayings for every single niche, you're gonna hear me repeat a lot of that throughout all my videos. But it just, when I see a funny T-shirt, I'm thinking of, when I see a funny T-shirt, I'm like, cool, this is a freaking awesome design. I am going to, create something funny to make someone happy. So that's the first thing I think about when I'm trying to create a T-shirt design, or, just researching it. Like, what can I say that can make someone laugh? So the same thing too. Like, think about it. If someone's wearing a T-shirt out in public, right? And you make that person laugh, it's a cool thing, right? So you're in a way just trying to make someone laugh, make someone smile with a T-shirt. Grandpa, grandma, daughter, mom, dad, this is why we do this type of stuff, to create awesome designs to make people laugh. And I enjoy that too as well. So so think about stuff like that. So you thinking about any of these careers that people are doing, okay, computer programmer, IT person, think of stuff like that. Technology, computers, I'm thinking about codes. There's a lot, okay? There's a ton that can be done in that niche, so think about what you can do. Next is going to be funny popcorn graphics. Is that you, bro? You see the corn and the popcorn. Just popcorn graphics, mixing popcorn friends and girlfriend niche, popcorn lovers, popcorn in cinema, popcorn in the movies. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I went to the movies about 2 weeks ago, okay? And I got popcorn because I haven't had popcorn in a long time, because I haven't been to the movies in a long time. So think about stuff like that, like where butter, popcorn, different types of seasonings on popcorn. And you can see what they did right here with the same graphic right here, but they used it, is it hot outside? You can see what they're doing right here in that little popcorn right here with the corn right here. Is it hot outside? And you can see like the little angry face. So think about stuff like that, funny sayings, and just mixing it. I'm trying to figure out where this graphic came from, because there's so much right here when it comes to this. Like, what else can you do and mix up different sayings and come up with a funny idea? Eat popcorn, watch movies, and ignore the world. I have a few friends that will literally go to the movies once a week just to get away from people. Okay, so people will go to the movies and that's their me time, right? And they don't want to go with no one else. They just want to be by themselves. They don't want to go with their girlfriend. They want to just go by themselves and enjoy their time watching a movie. Okay, so that's some ways, like some people of like stress relief. They'll go watch a movie by themselves, eat popcorn, eat snacks, and enjoy the movie. So that's a little bit about that niche, but there's a ton that can be done here. It's a really popular niche. All right, next niche is going to be aliens eating pizza. Okay, you can include burgers, fries. You can see how freaking amazing these illustrations are too, by the way. Like, this one's amazing, this one's cool, but this one's like a next level type of stuff. Okay, so you can see an alien eating a pizza, but now think about mixing it with the burger, some fries. It's this kid right here. This is crazy. This is cool. So you can just see how, just scaling out from pizza to burgers to fries. Think of other stuff that they may like. They may like eating corn or something like that. Okay, think of any American food. Okay, any food that a human would eat that's popular, corn dog. Okay, and mixing it up with an illustration like that, and you can literally scale out an illustration by doing that. Okay, which is very, very powerful, and you can make sells and create top sellers in a niche and dominate a niche by just using these type of assets and just scaling them out to the next level. Okay. A lot of people are saying like I can't do that. Like I have a few people just making years of content, people talking about like they can't do this type of work. If you invest like in an artist and have someone, you know, create like a really detailed, like let's say you paid $100 for this illustration, okay, and then you told me, okay, you want a really detailed pizza, and you spent $10 on this little illustration right here, this design. And then you're like, oh, can you scale it up for burgers, fries, you know, corn dog? You see what I'm going at? So you're literally focusing on the main element of the design, which is the alien, and then scaling it out into, you know, different assets. And then literally you can take that same illustration, take out the color, and turn it into line drawing and create like a coloring book. Okay, so it's powerful. If you just really think about it, put a system in place, a workflow, you can do so much here. Okay, alien walking, alien with funny sayings, alien going back, laughing alien. So just get creative here. There's a lot that can be done here. Okay, women independence. This is big right now. Okay, women empowerment, abortion awareness. Okay, be careful with using that word, that abortion word on any type of, you know, like any type of platform. Just be very careful. Okay, understand what, you know, some platforms are very sensitive. I believe that Amazon.com will be very sensitive to that word and putting it on a t-shirt. So it's popular, it's trending, it's an evergreen niche. Okay, so designing for this niche, and if something happens or anything happens with the current event, that right there can pop off and make tons and tons of money. I know a few people that have created some designs and it's trending like crazy, and they've made over $10,000 just with that one design. And it's crazy to see this, you know. Feminist quotes, women's rights march, simple text-based designs and quotes with the same keywords will be among the top trends. And you're seeing these right here. Okay, there's nothing too crazy about these designs. Simple text-based designs that are making a statement on a t-shirt. Okay, so do not be afraid to create something like this. Okay, now just got to be careful with certain words that you use. But this is a very, very popular niche. If you know a lot about this niche, I would be creating designs for this niche and just trying to think about what they want. Okay, what do they want on a t-shirt, and create something that's freaking amazing, badass, and make sales with it. Okay, gymnastics, grandma, funny niche. Okay, funny quotes about grandma: blessed grandma, awesome grandma, gymnastics grandma. Grandma is a little bit parent, a little bit teacher, a little bit best friend, a little bit partner in crime. That's a cool design right there. So think of like gymnastics and grandma. Okay, but think of like what other, you know, like workout things that grandmas like to do. Okay, if there's sports, anything, you know, like any athletic sports that they like to do. Just there's a lot that can be done here. Okay, grandma and singing, grandma cooking. There's just so on and so forth. So think of the stuff like that, and this can be a really awesome niche. Okay, sarcastic wife quotes. Kind housewife, kind of thug wife. So think about it, you know, housewife. Okay, cleaning, stuff like that. It's the housewife, what housewives usually do. Okay, so cleaning, taking care of the kids, taking care of the animals. There is a t-shirt design right there in that. Okay, let me overthink this. Hold on, let me overthink this. There's a lot that can be done here, and I feel like it's an underserved niche, and there can be some cool, really cool designs where this is my housewife shirt. You know what I mean? So think of stuff like that, and they're wearing the shirt all day, and this is my cleaning shirt, right? This is my cooking shirt. This is my take over the house shirt, stuff like that, right? There's a ton that can be done here. Look at the reviews, research it, search it on the internet, figure out what's going on, and you know, what are housewives, what are they enjoying. This is don't bother me, I'm watching my shows shirt, right? You know what I mean? Don't bother me, I'm watching my shows, this is my me time, or something like that. I'm just throwing ideas out there. Okay, so this is a really cool niche too. All right, now with that being said, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions or any concerns about anything, feel free to comment down below. Watch my next video right here where I talk about more niches to help you get more sales with print on demand.